Alright, welcome back to the mess. But we have the Hydro Aquaponic setup pretty much full functioning. So what I've got going on today is a little bit of aquascaping. Gonna do some play sand, some rocks. Got some grass growing on the inside tank, so it's gonna be a little bit of an iwagumi style. But before I get into all of that, plus I got rain coming in, so I don't have too long to work on it. I wanted to show you all the setup. Basically, we have the gutter that is attached to the back of the tank using silicone. We have pool noodles that are cut, which is holding the plants in. I have a sprayer. Well, I did have sprayers, but I didn't like the sprayers. They kept getting clogged up, so got this that then goes into some more foam up top, collects the water. I just drilled a hole and some extra gutter pieces to hold that in. Seems to do pretty well. A little bit of adjusting, a little bit of tinkering, but we got a good amount of water coming out. For my filtration, I'm just going to do some lava rocks with the pump that's in there, and then some filter floss on top. And then hopefully, once we get all the plants growing, there'll be enough root mass to effectively filter it out. We'll see. It's an experiment. I can always throw a UV filter in there or something. Won't be too bad, but I'm gonna have some sand. I'm gonna put some soil in there underneath the sand, let the tank cycle for a little while before I put fish in, if I can control my enthusiasm. And I guess we'll do a quick little peek at the Nano. If the lights are on. Everything is a mess. Lights are not on yet, but I've got some grass in there. That's what I'm going to use to seed the new tank. Everything is going pretty smoothly in this one. I've reduced the hours down quite a bit for the lights, and I think that's helped a lot. Plus, I think this tank has started to mature quite a bit. It's been set up, I guess, for almost a year now. I didn't completely break it down when it was on the back patio, so stuff was still living, stuff was still thriving. Got a healthy copepod population in there now, so I'm going to use that to seed this tank as I do water changes and whatnot. But pretty excited about this little system. We're gonna see how it does over time. And then I'll do another video as soon as I have it aquascaped. Well, it's beginning to rain, but I think I got majority set in place what I wanted to. Right now I'm just sort of draining, filling up, draining, filling up. My water bill is going to be kind of high this month. But, part of this murkiness is due to my fault. I did not drain all of the water out. As soon as I put the first scoop of soil in there, it was a disaster. So, it is what it is. But enough water changes, it'll be fine. I had to turn the system off because I did drain it a little bit. The parsley is not too happy going without water for a little bit, but it's perking back up. So I wanted to go with something simple. I had to go to Home Depot and get more sand. This is more than I thought. Gonna start with an iwagumi style and then see how it goes. I originally wanted to add some sticks, but I can always do that later. So I'll try to beat the rain, see how much of it I can get filtered. It's already starting to clear up a tad bit. And then I'll update once it's clear.